Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Reverse 1999. For today's video, we're gonna go through Showdown in Chinatown. We're gonna check out the trailer and get started on the story. Alright, so let's watch the trailer together. I'm a little late to the party, but we're here, and I just started playing, so let's do it.
Cut. More. Hit harder. It has to feel real. Roll again.
She's cute.
What? Not again! I've heard you're assisting us with Nightpiercer, our arcanist vigilante.
Yes, sir.
Our suspect is highly unpredictable. Much time.
Director Noah, I heard someone's been stalking you.
Probably just crazy fans. I'm used to it. Now get to makeup. This
What's
is
her
an important
accent?
scene.
About that fire 8 years ago. What happened?
Did you join my cast just to interrogate me?
Oh boy.
First, the Nightpiercer case. Now this mass hysteria. If they're trying to bring a movie to life, then the last puzzle piece. The Shahua Parade.
Wow, what's that?
That's Jingliang, the Xiandao beast.
So cool, like a big cat. Thanks.
I love the art style.
No sign of the suspect. Over.
Billy, 你望到啲乜嘢啊？
She's so cute.
Wow, what an awesome parade!
Eyes on suspect. Requesting backup.
强人祭出，网友
Hey girl, hey.
斩杀凶器，小节不详。Look, it's the real 桥梁。
Okay. So, yeah, I'm a little late to the party, like I said, but we're here. We are gonna go in to story start. So this is my little baby account that's been playing for like a week. So I don't even know what I can actually do, but we will find out together. And just a quick note, if this is your first time finding me, I did start playing this game via a, I guess, 1 week gameplay as the intent. But here we are. I'm gonna keep playing after that 1 week review. So I'm posting this video after my 1 week review, and I'm gonna keep playing. And if you're new to me and my content in general, I do have Bell's palsy, so if I look a little weird with my eye or my crooked, stiff mouth, it's because I have a facial paralysis. So okay, let's dive in. Fresh police story. Hope this music is not copywritten. Oh god. Nothing like a cold welcome to greet a rookie. Part 1.
相传商周时期，天地间魑魅魍魉横行，有恶兽为祸人间，令神州萧条，生灵涂炭。幸有大贤方相使受天子之托，向12摄提神请愿，得巫武之礼，降服恶兽，收为己用，更名为显道兽。 显道兽得摄提神感召，化为驱逐世间诡异、护一方安宁的神兽，得万民敬奉。 然至唐末时，战乱频起，为守显道授之传承延续，最后的芳香氏在先去之前，将其分别托付给12镇子。其中，显道授强梁，壮虎衔舌，凶悍无匹。得强梁之人，后以寿为名，改姓为梁，世代相承。
OK。
时至今日，虽说世间已不再有妖魔肆虐，梁家也已不像过去那样风光，但家族上下都始终牢记祖训，守礼克己，秉公持正，将为世间惩奸除恶视为己任。翻开家谱，每一个名字后面必定都是一个行得端坐得正响当当的梁家子弟。然而显道授强梁却已有近100年未曾现身了。直到你，我最引以为傲的女儿，直到你再一次唤醒了强梁，你可知自己肩负着何种重望？
His hand rests on the girl's shoulder. Its weight is like that of the world.
我知道的，爸爸，你就相信我吧。
She has heard this story 1,000 times, and for years this answer has been engraved in her mind, for it is the only answer she's ever been allowed to give.
I will not fail our family. I will fulfill my destiny as a worthy master of Qiangliang. Division of Arcane Affairs, LA.
Morning, guys. All right. Who wants to hit me with some good news and make my day a little easier?
The report on that summoning ritual's done. Seems like the destination was some farm out in the sticks.
Hey, did someone take the pendulum without signing it out? We've only got one to go around.
Everyone in the Division of Arcane Affairs is caught up in the chaos of their own work, too busy to notice the officer who just stepped in.
Let's try this another way. First 3 of you to give me some good news will earn yourselves a coffee. My treat.
I like her, she's cute. Can she be a character?
Get ready, D, because what I'm about to tell you next is gonna blow your mind.
Save me a cup. I gotta find our pendulum thief first.
Apparently it doesn't take much to become the most popular person in the office. But before anyone can earn a steaming cup of joe, an angry shout interrupts them.
Hello? Excuse me? I'm still here. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I pay your salary, so why don't you stop gossiping and do your job?
真係上梁不正下梁歪。
He shoots Pulsar a glare before stomping his way out of the Division of Arcane Affairs, muttering curses under his breath.
Him again? What's he complaining about this time?
Wait, how do I say that name? I have no idea. Can she please say it? French is not my strong suit. Having brought the missing pendulum back to its place, the officer strides over and grabs a coffee. He shrugs.
Some nonsense about making a mistake while we were out searching for a dog in Chinatown.
A missing pooch? Since when I read the dog patrol?
I know, it's not our job. And then he got all huffy about us being brash and naive. And then I was right back to complaining about the incident last year.
You remember when that rookie saw bruises on a kid and kicked up a whole fuss about child abuse? Turned out it was just some traditional Chinese massage. After they got cleared of the charges, the kid's parents were fuming about it for weeks.
Oh god. I mean, you can't blame people these days. People are evil. If I was suspecting child abuse and I could do something about it, I would.
But like, come on, it's literally a rookie mistake.
Yeah,
He apologized,
that's
and they forgave him.
only
You'd
fair.
think that'd be a problem solved, right? But this guy just wouldn't let it go. He's not even related.
Oh.
Still, must have left a bad taste in his mouth, I guess.
Pissed
I
off
just
the
don't
Chinese
get why he's
community.
complaining about it to us. We don't find missing dogs. We find critters.
They exchange a glance, and she lets out a sigh.
Well, at least most folks are friendly. Yeah. Well, I was asking for good news. So how about something upbeat?
Sorry, I've got nothing of that particular flavor. Just the opposite.
Oh no.
Let me guess. Our vigilante struck again?
The officer drops the morning paper in front of her. As her eyes land on the headline, her coffee suddenly smells bitter.
The vigilante night piercer bestows justice to LA streets. Ugh, so melodramatic. Who got hit this time?
Some rich varsity boys. They got in the news over some hazing incident that put a teammate into the ICU. But you know how it is. Strings are pulled and all the charges went away.
But get this. All of them were found penned up on the school's fencing this morning. And with those injuries, looks like they can kiss college football goodbye.
Oh dear.
Hate to say it, but I gotta side with the vigilante on this one. Those kids were monsters. Still.
We're the police, and crime is crime. Doesn't matter how scummy the victims might be.
Irritated, she tossed the newspaper onto one of the many cluttered desks around her.
The arcane skill this guy cast, using those needles? It's like he's trying to imitate Detective SC07. What's up with that?
Where he is.
SC07? Like from the movie series? Don't act so
Oh.
surprised I've seen them. You know I love movies about Arcanum.
So, do we got anything?
Have you seen the look on Chief Eldon's face yet?
She looked over at the deputy chief's office, squinting as she tries to look through the slatted blinds.
Hot damn. I know that look. Wasn't the last time when he found out his daughter was dating some jackass crook? I know this night piercer guy's been tricky, but is it really that bad?
You don't know the half of it. The pressure's been building on him. Now, apparently the uptops are sending us some support. Some cadet from the Vigils Bureau. I guess they've decided we're not working hard enough, or something.
Vigils? From the Foundation? Aren't they only responsible for the Arcanum crimes that'll cause serious consequences? I don't see how this night piercer guy is their kind of trouble.
Well, I mean, he used Arcanum magic with the pins, right?
Besides, how's a Vigil even going to help us? They don't know the city like we do. And not even a full agent, just a cadet. Wait, did you say cadet?
Her head snaps back to the officer. Lose my voice. Her eyes wide as she can't just let that word slide by without notice.
You heard me. Apparently, they decided this is gonna be a thing. Send the cadets along to assist and test their chops. So now we're not just dog catchers, we're babysitters too.
Oh no.
Is this some kind of joke?
Your words, my lips.
The chief said it's a chance to develop a better working relationship between us and the Vigils. I think Brass just wants to cozy up with the St. Pavlo Foundation.
Okay, so that's what, of course, Vertin is part of. She downs the rest of her coffee and tosses the empty cup in the trash.
Yeah, that would explain the look on Eldon's face. So what? Anyone know when this cadet is due? Or hell, anything useful at all?
I heard tell it's some Chinese girl from a famous family of arcanists. She's got a mega powerful familiar, and that's why the Vigils recruited her.
Really? Just for her familiar? That can't be the only reason. Did she at least, like, score well on her tests?
Apparently, she didn't even take the test. She was still in training when she was picked. No field experience at all.
So she's naturally a badass, or she's just popular with her family? She She tries to maintain her steely demeanor, but the frustration proves too much to contain.
So you mean this girl's a total liability? Some spoiled rich kid debutante looking for a chance to polish her resume?
The officer lets out a dry chuckle, but as her reply is about to leave her lips, her eyes look behind her and her tone changes.
That's not exactly what I said.
They wouldn't just put anyone in this position. The officer falls silent. All eyes turn to the unfamiliar figure standing in the doorway.
Excuse me.
Okay, I was trying to look at this outfit better. I do like it, actually. Very cute. Let's take a second. Check out our new character. The radio is adorable. We're still in 1920. Wait, when is this? What was the year? Ah, shit. It's 1929? I don't actually know where this left off because is it supposed to be part of the story that's like continuing from where we left off in general for the whole game? Because I haven't finished the game story yet. I actually jumped into... Oh yeah, that's context. I have not finished the game story. I've jumped into the event to make sure I can grind out and take advantage of the shop because I know the shop has great rewards and I was encouraged to do so.
I'm Vigil Cadet Liang Yue from the St. Pavlo Foundation. Vigil's Bureau reporting for duty, ma'am. Could you please point me to Deputy Chief Alden?
Lang Yu? Lang Yu? Is that... I missed her saying her name. Can I replay that, please? It's fine.
He's in his office.
I'm Vigil Cadet Liang Yue from the St. Pavlo Foundation.
It sounds like a AI robot talking. Alright, she's the one to break the silence. She jerks her head toward the office in the corner as she speaks.
I see. Thank you.
She offers a slight nod and under the scrutiny of every officer present, makes her way to the deputy chief's office. As soon as the door is shut, murmurs break out like wildfire.
That's our princess? I've seen street rats bigger. I bet I could lift her up with one hand.
Don't forget her familiar. Though, I don't see it now, so she must be a summoner.
Can she summon that freaking tiger serpent as her familiar? Wait, is that the deal?
Lucky her. I wish my great-great-great-grandpa left me something like that.
So what's Eldon gonna do? No way he's letting this baby rat scurry into our investigation. I'll show her the door myself if he'll let me.
Guaranteed our Vigil to be is a spoil airheaded legacy pick. I can't imagine she's the type to follow orders.
Oh, judgmental.
Guys, we won't get any answers just sitting here.
Yeah, you're right. I need to get back to work. Josh is out on leave, so I've got to cover all his cases.
Hey, hold on. I've got a way to get the scoop on this girl.
Before she can walk away, she grabs her sleeve and with a knowing look on her face, indicates toward the deputy chief's office.
Liang Yue. Specially recommended by the Foundation's East Asia branch for selection into the Vigil's Bureau. Top of class during your training. Selected to serve as the pilot for the Vigil Cadet Field Training Program with the LAPD Division for Arcane Affairs. It's an impressive resume.
For someone who didn't even go through training.
Thank you, sir. Actually, it's not that...
Did I ask for an explanation?
Her voice falters for a moment.
No, sir.
Then don't give me one. You talk when I tell you to talk. You sit when I tell you to sit, and you do exactly as I say when I say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
On the other side of the thin walls of the office, the officers exchange smirks as they listen to their conversation.
Classic Eldon. Reminds me of the good old days.
Good? The hell was so good about them? think you've taken one too many smacks on the noggin. Still, she isn't as stuck up as I expected.
And she's probably a wuss. I figured she was gonna backtalk him. More like a meek little mouse than a rat.
Why are they so judgmental? Give the girl the chance. They press their ears against the wall and fall silent once again.
I've been told you're here to assist us in catching the vigilante known as Night Piercer. But one look at you tells me you don't have the chops.
They're just judging her because she's a tiny little Asian girl? I mean...
I'll bet you're greener than any rookie on my force. Now, Liang, answer me. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
On this beat, you're going to encounter arcane crime that is worse than anything you've seen in your training. Beyond your imagination. Are you prepared?
You are not prepared.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to dealing with arcanist criminals, you need wits and you need strength. One mistake and you could end up in a casket on that long flight back home. So I ask again, are you up to this challenge?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
No, you aren't.
He pulls a newspaper from a drawer and slams it on the desk.
Read it.
The arcanist scammer Johnny 3 times has been apprehended. Using his arcane skill, Ominous Obeisance, he manipulated his victims to do anything he asked, specifically transferring all their money to him.
So the headline says Johnny 3 times captured, scammer defrauds elderly, leaving to tragic death and grieving family.
In order to successfully cast his arcane skill, he requires his target to answer yes 3 times in 1 minute.
If you had been dealing with him, he'd already have you dumping your trust fund into his bank account. Or worse.
Yes, sir.
With all due respect, sir, that isn't a fair evaluation. I wouldn't have answered you that way if you were not my commanding officer.
Fair? There is no fair when it comes to arcanists. You've read the headlines about this guy and think you know what to expect? But what if he had abilities the news didn't know about? What if he could disguise himself? Or do you think that crooks just leave their resumes behind at the crime scene?
For a brief moment, she's at a loss for words.
No, sir.
This article was published a week ago. If you were as ready as you claimed, you should have known about this con man and his arcane skill. If you had any smarts, you'd have at least figured out I was probing you.
What?
But you didn't. I don't
Unrealistic
know what the Foundation
expectations.
and your vigils teachers taught you. Frankly, I don't care. Because you don't have the practical skills necessary to keep yourself alive.
Bitch, how do you know? She just got there.
I will absolutely not put a kid like you on the Night Piercer case.
His cold voice carries to the wall. The officers outside exchange glances.
Cold and ruthless as a Minnesota winter. Eldon's never been a people person.
No.
Guess that's why they keep him stuck down here with us.
I don't know. I agree with him. But he's being pretty rough on her.
She's definitely too young for this. What you think? She gonna cry?
Look, if she can't handle the chief, then she can't handle the city.
Is that right? I seem to remember someone's eyes going red a few times on her first day.
What? Shut up! I didn't.
Shh. Listen.
They fall silent again, waiting to hear what fate will befall the young vigil cadet.
End of discussion. If you want to call home to your daddy or the Foundation and get reassigned somewhere else, be my guest. But as long as you're in my department, you'll follow my rules. For now, I'll assign you some of the lighter cases. This is grunt work, kid. Try not to mess it up.
I mean, it's true. It's fair to not give them a high-profile case as their first case when you don't know anything about them. So, okay, I can roll with this.
Hold on. I've got a bad feeling.
Her eyes widen, but it's too late to
Area
act.
Poitier will be your partner and field training instructor. She'll be happy to help you adjust. Isn't that right, Officer Poitier?
Aria. I like that that's her first name. Wait, how do you say it? Poitier? Nope, I can't say French. I'm better with the freaking Chinese, apparently. Although I already forgot her name. God damn it.
Crap. Guess my day isn't getting any easier.
And she's so bitter about it, too. Of course that's how it's gonna work. To be continued. Okay, so that was our number 1. With a professional production team, a limitless budget, and official sponsorship, our marketing prowess is unmatched. Turn on the TV. Your close companion is here. Close companions, everyone's best friends. The earliest of these companions can be traced back to the east, where Zenshi befriended one powerful Zhando beast. Together they battled against evil and maintained peace and harmony. This Liang family still takes pride in the bond with their ancestor between Chongling, the Danzhou beast. No, I forgot how to say all these words already. Gosh darn it, I really have to Google before I read these things. They said them all so fast in the other part of the story that there's no way I was gonna follow it. Gosh darn it, it's fine. The beasts protect the world. A story familiar to every child, often whispered by their mothers to soothe them asleep. But it's not just a legend, close companions also exist around us. Your gray-headed chickadee poet, your imaginary wolf friend, your challenging childhood playmate. They've long been part of our lives, and they become our most loyal friends. Now it's your turn to find your own close companion, or perhaps get one for the kids. Thanks to the new Babel Critter Rehab Center, critter companions are coming to every home. Special thanks to the St. Pavlov Foundation for providing the companion footage featured in this program. Okay, that was funny. So wait, how do I get... Where's the other part? Oh, down here. Following the arrow, following the arrow. How big is this goddamn map? Okay. This is not a business ad. We're looking for genuine and passionate individuals. Help us show the world what we do. Oh boy. We are the Vigils Bureau. Is there an Arcanum situation you're dealing with? Got a dispute with your Arcanist neighbor? Don't worry, we're here to help. We are the Vigils Bureau, committed to upholding the Vigils Mediation Code, protectors of peace in every situation. Whether it's for you or your local police, we've got your back. Next time, leave this to the Foundation's PR department. These guys are hopeless at this, the senior remarked, sealing away the footage while struggling to keep a straight face. I'm getting a headache. Their evaluations will just have to be postponed for another 3 months. So how do we get the tickets? Oh, completing the story. Okay. Just completing the story. Oh boy. Spending notes, gossip notes. Completing the story. Alright, alright. So we gotta go on to 2. Let's go. It's story mode 2. Total crisis. Put down the donut, drop the radio, and lick the sugar off your fingers. This is no joke.
Here we are. Get out.
Street of Los Angeles.
First case of the day. Anytime regular beat cops find a case related to Arcanum, they'll call it into dispatch, and then we get to come mop it up. This is what we call a basic Arcanum incident. The bread and butter of our work, kid. It's not often that we get anything urgent, but you've got to stay on your toes. But to be honest, I hope we don't get anything big today. Last thing I want is to take a rookie like you into a real emergency.
I hope so too.
It's definitely not the 20s also. I just realized it was like the outfits, the cars, stuff. What's the year? I don't know if they showed it yet. They must. Maybe I just missed it.
That's yes, ma'am. You got me? You're probably thinking I'm trying to put you in your place, huh? That I'm just bossing you around. But get off your high horse, princess. Because as long as I'm your field instructor, you need to show some respect.
This is the pro tip her colleagues gave her before she left. If your trainee has powerful connections, you've got two choices. Either make sure they know who's in charge from day one, or spend the rest of your day as sucking up to them. Here is our friendly view of the LA streets. But it seems she and her colleagues were worrying over nothing.
But I don't have a horse, and I didn't think you were bossy. I'm honored to have you as my partner and field instructor. I look forward to learning under you.
She's so nice. Pretty humble coming from a big shot cadet. She narrows her eyes only to be met with an earnest, slightly puzzled gaze.
Is there something wrong with what I said, ma'am?
Are you just that much of a pushover? Or is this all an act?
Pardon? I don't quite understand.
Yeah, why is everyone being so mean to me?
Nothing. Just keep close. You never know what can happen with these cases.
They take their last few steps to the door and ring the bell. Heavy footsteps approach from within, and the door is flung open with a bang.
Finally! Do you know how long I've been waiting? Those monsters are at it again!
With such an enthusiastic welcome is exactly what the Vigil Cadet was expecting. She turns to her head only to see her instructor comfortably positioned a few feet behind her. Looks like she'll have to handle this one on her own.
Please remain calm, ma'am. We're here now, and we won't let them hurt you. Am I correct that you reported there are critters that have broken into your house? Could you describe them for us? Do you have an idea how many?
Ugh, I don't know. Like a ton? A bunch? 2.5 buttloads? I didn't stick around to count them.
Even among the woman's chaotic shouting, useful information can be extracted. Liang quickly formulates a plan.
So, there are many of them. In that case, I suggest we split up, ma'am. You could stay here and keep the lady safe, and send me to take the critters down. Given we're in the city, I suspect them to be tamed, and it's possible that someone may be controlling them. Once we've established their type, we may be able to deduce the incantation that's controlling them. Some incantations can be easily traced, such as the manipulation incantation or the shadow incantation.
Ah! Over there! There they are!
Please stay behind me, ma'am. We are... they?
She freezes mid-step, her eyes locking onto the corner of the yard. In the shadows, a row of plump creatures waddles into view. Moo?
Is this... This appears to be a Moncholo.
Moncholo.
A new breed of crater from the Miss New Bible Crater Rehabilitation Center, endorsed by the LSCC. They are medium to large in size and classed as non-aggressive. The Moncholo consumes base arcane materials and extracts the energy from them. They are intended to assist in the arcane production industry. They've been slated for worldwide distribution. But why are they here?
Well, what are you waiting for? Do something! Kill them! Ah!
Doesn't sound like you need
them?
to kill them, yeah.
Oh, ma'am, please don't worry. They will not attack people. And it's against our procedures to kill non-aggressive critters without authorization.
Just a big old cow. It's like a Scottish Highland cow.
Destroying my azaleas! And the stairs in my lawn! And they almost bit my sweetie's tail off! Ah!
Even the ever-composed Vigil Cadet is momentarily lost for words.
Your sweetie? I see, ma'am. I will do my best to get them up.
Oh boy. She decides to put off investigating Sweetie's identity for now, but before she can act, a shrill voice interrupts from outside the yard.
Don't you dare lay a finger on my precious munchies!
What? Can I help you, sir?
I knew it. This jerk is my next-door neighbor. He keeps all kinds of these ridiculous smelly critters around. I order you to throw him and all his disgusting little pets in jail.
Are you out of your mind? They're just some adorable munchalos. What kind of sicko would want to hurt them?
The shouting match quickly escalates as the barrage of increasingly colorful insults fills the air. Leanne glances at our instructor. She simply smirks and shrugs.
What did I tell you, huh?
Moo. Okay, that was funny. So now we have to attack them? Okay. Why are my main people not here? I'm just gonna use whatever.
Did the show begin? Excellent.
We're gonna go on auto unless we don't need to for now. Oh no, cough cough, officer, this thick fog is making my head spin. It reeks from those stinky, clumsy oafs. Damn it, they've all scurried behind those crates. Well, go ahead, what are you waiting for? Moo moo. Don't listen to this lunatic officer. If it weren't for our little devil constantly provoking my children, they never stepped in his filthy yard. Oh. Alright, sir. Ma'am, please stop arguing. Step aside a little. I'll give you both a satisfactory answer. I'll need to move the crates first, otherwise these munchalos will just keep circling around them. There's something read in the new Bible, a critter training guide. Munchalos become extremely drowsy after intense activity. Looks like it's time to put that to the test.
It is he. I know how to do it. Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La chambre d'hôtel.
He's just healing. He's just chilling. He's not attacking anybody. That's cute.
I can hit.
Oh god. Is the soul really that annoying? I haven't played her much yet with the sound on. I was only grinding a couple random battles on the side to use some energy. I wish you could turn off— games never do this. I wish you could turn off the sound for the voices when you're in battle.
What a tragedy.
Because the saying the same thing 100 times always gets annoying. But I want to hear them in the story. Oh my god, that's adorable. So dramatic. Aww. Munchalo. Alright, sir. Please bring your pets and come with us. The police station will handle further processing as needed. Oh my sweet babies. Daddy's taking you home right now. Restaurant.
Finally, lunchtime. I'll grab the cheeseburger and an Americano. Large.
Front door to the diner is barely closed by the time she shouted her order. It seems this is just another part of a beat cop's routine.
So, some fluffy trespassers, an alchemy incident, a noise complaint for a werewolf infected, and a speeding ticket on an unregistered arcane vehicle. Honestly, busier than I expected, but it all went smoother than I expected too. We've earned ourselves a decent lunch, I'd say. So what do you want, princess?
Studies the menu on the wall, hesitating to answer.
What? Don't tell me our little visual princess can't stomach a bit of fast food. Better get used to it, kid. We're on a tight schedule. There's no time for fancy dining.
Oh, it's not that. It's just... Are all the restaurants here so expensive? This is the first time I've been to LA, and it seems things cost more than I expected.
She's supposed to be some like rich kid. I love that. She's taken aback, yeah.
What, you broke? You telling me the foundation, can't afford to pay you a decent wage?
Oh no. It's... my subsidy should be enough for daily necessities. It's only the... I was hoping to save some money, but it seems the prices here won't allow me to. Sorry, please forget it. I'll have a chicken sandwich. Thank you.
Okay.
Their orders placed, the two take a seat at her usual spot.
All right, question time, rookie. Because I think I've got the wrong impression. What I heard was that you were some pampered rich kid from a crazy old legendary family.
After a brief flicker of surprise, her expression shifts, as if she expected to hear this question, or at least grown accustomed to it.
It's true. The Liang family have a long history and many legendary ancestors. But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, we're not so different from any other ordinary family.
Sure. Ordinary. That's definitely what I think of when I see you. I also heard that you've got a familiar.
You mean Qiangliang?
That is our familiar? No, it's not.
Yeah, sure, that. Come on! It's some mysterious arcane creature from the Far East. Everyone in the DAA is curious about it, myself included.
Bitch, get ready.
So, you
we ain't ready
me?
for it. She looks a little troubled.
Now? I'm sorry, but I must refuse your request, Miss Poitier.
Poitier?
With all due respect, the Qiangliang is a sacred being. It is deserving of great respect. It has a divine mission to expel diseases and evil beings, and has guarded the world through the ages. Maybe that just sounds like old legends, but it's the truth. We've recorded every battle it fought in our family chronicles. And we're only allowed to borrow its power when we're in the greatest of danger. Please understand that I can't just summon it simply to show it to others.
Okay. I'm not unreasonable, princess. If it's a sacred thing or whatever, I won't bother you over it.
From Liang's sincerity, it's clear it isn't just an excuse. She isn't annoyed by it. But she does seem a little bored by the overly serious response. She's like, come on, show me the cool thing. An awkward silence falls on the table. Luckily, the waitress breaks it with the arrival of their meals.
Anyway, I guess I should say you're doing a lot better than I thought today. And I don't just give out compliments, you got that? So take some pride in it. But don't get cocky either. This was all chump work. You haven't seen the ugly side of this job yet. This morning might have been a cakewalk, but this job can blindside you just like that. Never underestimate anything.
She takes a hefty bite of her burger and launches it into a monologue. The food still rolling out of her mouth. Yang simply looks blank. Finally swallows.
Hey, you in there, princess?
I apologize, but in our family, we have a rule. 食不言，寝不语. It means we believe you shouldn't talk when eating or sleeping.
Sleeping? While people are trying to sleep?
What? You're kidding. You're trying to say I'm being rude? Or wait, you're serious, aren't you?
Yang sits totally still, her expression unchanged.
What kind of stupid rule is that? Besides, why would anyone be talking while they're asleep? What, like you can't sleep talk? How do you even control that?
Exactly, that's what I was wondering. Thank you for saying what I was wondering. She appears to be giving the question some genuine thought.
Sorry, maybe I didn't translate it right. It means keep quiet before sleep.
For a long moment, she stares at her dumbfounded, and then slips back on her seat.
The heck? So many rules. Damn, princess, you must have had a miserable childhood. Let me guess. Every day was courses and training, stuck inside, no books, no movies. Did they even let you watch Saturday morning cartoons? I've heard of kids like you. Sounds worse than jail to me.
Remember one Saturday morning.
A childhood like that is rough, kid. It's bad for your head. Bad for the job, too.
Niang furrows her brow a little. She can't follow her thought process at all.
I don't understand why you're upset, Miss Poitier. How is it bad for the job?
Did you check the list of incidents before we set off? There's a case we're going to after lunch. A director that received some kind of threat. She's shooting a film in Chinatown. Anyways, this director is an arcanist, and her movie is all about arcanum. So it's in our department. The point is, knowing's half the battle in this job. It'd be easier if you were a cinephile, or at least familiar with films. Maybe then you'd know a thing or two about her. She's famous for those Detective SC01 films. The first movies to really put a focus on arcanum and arcanists. Something about it, though. The detective in those films used a skill a lot like this night piercer crook. What's her name again? Something with an N? No.
She strains to recall the name. She only saw it flash on the screen for a moment when she watched the film way back when. In her focus, she fails to notice the flash of surprise on the young's face.
Noah.
Yeah, that's it. Wait, so you...
Yes. I've watched her movies too.
I'll be damned. So was it a special reward for getting straight A's, or...
Calling all nearby units. Code 3. We have a hostage situation at City Hall.
Hey, things are gonna get exciting. Radio announcement cuts their get-to-know-you session short.
Suspect is a registered arcanist posing a threat to life. On-scene officers are requesting immediate arcanist support.
City Hall. We're close by, aren't we?
Pack up. Lunchtime's over.
All right. Okay. Let's see if we have any other little tidbits in the map here. Yes, we do. Okay. Oh, this is one of those... Spot check. This isn't me nitpicking, rookie. We had to learn this by heart. Wait, what? Listen up, rookie. Since I'm your instructor, I need to make sure you don't embarrass me out there. Did you review the basic operational guides for Los Angeles Arcane officers before taking this job? Yes, first, all police operations must remain within Los Angeles' administrative jurisdiction. Second, we must develop practical and cohesive plans, procedures, and strategies to reduce Arcanum-related crimes and behaviors, improve the quality of life for citizens, and maintain harmonious relations between humans and anarchists. Yeah, Arcanists. Bleh. Administrative Procedure 311-09 in civil disputes involving Arcanum. Mediation should be prioritized to minimize the impact of Arcanum-related factors, provide citizens with professional guidance, and avoid actions that could escalate conflicts. Oh great, a model student response. Administrative Procedure 320-05 in criminal cases involving Arcanum. Arcane Affairs officers in the vicinity should provide assistance whenever possible, minimizing harm to citizens. With the painfully the book response, you might as well join internal affairs. I heard they love that kind of stuff. Let's keep it simple. Remember, big or small. Whenever Arcanum is involved, it's up to us, the arcane cops, to handle it. Don't worry too much. More often than not, the small stuff outweighs the big stuff. Understood. Instructor, should I recite the rest? The rest? Nah, it sounds like you've got that covered. On the talk of injury and death compensation. Alright, rookie, that's enough. Okay, that was funny. I like the little tidbits, these are clever. Alright, that's a good place to stop for now. I guess I'll go on to story mode stage 3 a little bit later.